Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Okay, that feels very strange to say. This is the first time that I've recorded in, I think, almost 3 weeks, which is quite literally the longest break that I've had since moving to Sydney 2 years ago. So it's crazy. It's gonna take me a little bit to get into it. I've got to warm up. It's been a long break for me. Like 3 weeks doesn't sound that long, but I've completely forgotten how to YouTube. I don't know how to do it anymore, okay? But it didn't really feel right going straight back into content and not really saying hello, telling you guys what I've been up to. I don't know. I don't know how to come back from a break like this. I've never done anything quite like this, okay? This is all new to me. But it's 2021. I'm excited. I'm feeling refreshed. I had an absolutely wonderful break, a very necessary break. As we're coming towards the end of the year, I'm not gonna lie, I was beginning to feel a little bit burnt out and I was constantly chasing my tail. I was freaking out just trying to get uploads done and it didn't really feel good anymore. Like, I look back at the channel and I'm incredibly proud of everything that we've done, but there was moments where I was just like, oh my God, I need to just stop for a second, take a step back and relax a little. But it's very difficult when you're a YouTuber to have that time off. So I forced myself to take a couple weeks off, and that's why the uploads have been a little bit MIA, but I'm back, I'm ready, I'm feeling refreshed, I'm feeling awesome, I'm excited. But listen, I just wanted to let you guys know what I did. So I'm gonna set the scene. I'm gonna include some videos, some photos, just some fun stories, I guess. What did I do? So usually through the year, I will have a break from content, you know, a couple days here, a couple days there. But because of coronavirus, we didn't really have anywhere to go. We didn't really have anything to do. So I kind of just worked the whole time. There wasn't really a moment where I was like, I'm just going to go and chill out for a few days, go to the beach, go camping, go away. I made the brave decision. Oh, what a brave decision to take 2 weeks off uploads and to take almost 3 weeks off doing anything, to be completely honest. So I packed up shop here a couple days early, actually, because we had a little bit of a coronavirus situation happening here in my state of New South Wales. Everyone kind of went home earlier than expected. People were like trying to get to other states because all the borders were shutting. It was a crazy few days because here in Australia, for those of you who don't know, we've been doing incredibly well with the coronavirus situation. We're very, very fortunate. There are some states that haven't had cases in months. Like here in New South Wales, we're doing pretty good. We get like a couple cases a day here and there. There's usually like little clusters, but we've been doing very well. So people were, you know, racing to the border. Mully was racing to Queensland. Brody was racing to Victoria. Everyone was just like, oh, they're gonna shut the borders. We gotta go. We gotta go now. So the last few days weren't what everyone was expecting. We had that wonderful click Christmas party on the boat. Unsuspecting to us, there was a cluster that was about to happen in Sydney. So we weren't ready for it. No one was ready. And then everyone had to pack up their and get out of here. If 2020 taught us anything, it was to adapt and overcome to any slight change, because things are always changing, things are always moving, and you just gotta just get on with it and keep on keeping on, dude. I was lucky enough to go and spend Christmas with my family on the Central Coast, which is where I'm originally from. We were a little bit iffy for a bit there. I was a bit worried that I wasn't gonna be able to go spend Christmas with my family, but we abided all the COVID rules. I went and got a COVID test to make sure that I was all good. Headed to the Central Coast. I think I spent like 5 days there. And to give a little bit of context, where I'm from, oh my God, I love where I grew up. It's by the beach, it's quiet, and it's also got all my hometown friends. And one thing that I have done during my career as a YouTuber is pretty much push everyone from my hometown to the side while I focus on work. It's very difficult, but there is sacrifices that need to be made in this career. It was so good to go and catch up with some old friends. I drank a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was back to back to back days of drinking. Like, I'm talking, there was a lot of drinking, okay? There was one day where I was so hungover that I didn't even leave the bed the entire day because it was like 4 days of drinking, and then the last day my body was just like, no, you can't do this, man. No, you can't do this. I was like, I'll go through my phone and try and figure out what I did while I was on my break. And I'm literally wearing the same dress that I'm wearing now. Look at me in my Santa hat though. God damn. It was definitely a much needed trip to not only spend time with family, but also friends. It was good to hang out in a town that is quiet. Like, I love Sydney. Moving here was hands down the best decision I've ever made in my entire life, but it's so busy sometimes. Like, you want to go to the beach? People everywhere. I like quiet. I like not being around people sometimes. This job has made me more introvert, okay? It's crazy. I don't know how that happened. My main goal and the main thing that I wanted when I wanted to take this break was to just have a little bit of silence. I've been talking to myself a lot over the past year, okay? I've made a lot of videos. That's a lot of me talking to this camera right here. And my brain and I can't even speak, dude. I'm struggling. I'm not a YouTuber anymore. What happened? I take 2 weeks off and I forget what the I'm doing? Anyways, so it was really nice to get out of the city, hang out at mum and dad's, hang out in my old bedroom, hang out with my nieces and nephews, hang out with my grandparents. I unfortunately wasn't able to see my pop, which is my grandfather. He was in hospital, and because of the current COVID situation, he wasn't able to have any visitors, especially those who live in the city. So I wasn't able to see him on Christmas. He spent Christmas by himself. That was probably the only downfall for my entire break, was not being able to see him and not being able to be with him. But I wrote him a letter. I sent him a photo of Lan and I. And yeah, I'm gonna get to see him soon, hopefully. He's still in hospital recovering. So fingers crossed I get to see him soon. But yeah, that was probably the part, but I understand that a lot of people are hurting in the world right now, and a lot of people weren't able to spend the Christmas how they were meant to. So, you know, I feel for those people, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, whatever it was, whatever you did. You know, you made the most of probably a situation and took the time that you guys needed and enjoyed yourself. So after the many days of many drinking and many drinkings, I drank a lot. Okay, I drank a lot. I can't go too far into it, but there was just a lot of alcohol consumption. Okay, it was just too much. And then as soon as I returned home to Sydney, I got severe tonsillitis. Yes, you heard correctly, severe tonsillitis. So I was practically bedridden for about 4 days. You may be thinking, Tannar, that doesn't really sound like a good holiday, but it forced me to do nothing but stay in bed and sleep and watch TV. Yes, it wasn't ideal that I was incredibly ill, but I literally just watched Netflix, sat around and slept. I did nothing. It was awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? I want tonsillitis now, bro. I want a break. I've been doing this for like 15 minutes. I'm already ready to call it a day. I think I'm retiring. I think you could tell by my energy. Like, I feel like I'm really, like, I'm in this video right now. You could tell that I've missed you guys, because I don't think I've been this keen for a video in so long. I can't stop talking. I'm excited to be here. I missed you guys, okay? Yeah, there, I said it. I missed you, okay? I really did. I did. I missed you guys so much. I was so excited to come back. But as I was enjoying the days, I was like, I fucking need this, dude. I really, really needed a break. Listen, a lot of videos. I made a lot of videos in the last 2 years, and I've streamed a lot recently. My brain hurt, okay? My voice hurt. So it was a good break. I'm keen to be back. I'm excited to be back. So after the severe tonsillitis kind of pissed off, I also got another COVID test, because that is apparently one of the symptoms. Didn't have COVID. Awesome news. I had one major thing that I wanted to do the entire break. That was the only like productive thing that I needed to do during the break, and that was to go through all the cupboards in my house, all of them, because, you know, things get shoved in places, and, you know, you're moving things around, especially when I'm working all the time and I don't really have the time to sort my life out and work things out. So I literally pulled out every single thing out of every single cupboard, including my wardrobe, everything, and threw heaps of stuff out, donated heaps of stuff. It was crazy, dude. I finally got it done after a few days. Let me tell you, it feels so good, dude. I just replaced all the furniture in the house. Now all the cupboards are clean. It finally feels like my home. That is another thing that I think has a massive play on how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your work, because it all kind of comes together. If I have a nice clean house and feel confident and happy in my home, it will come across into the content creation. Another thing that adds to that is walking, exercise, fitness. I feel like over the break, I splurged a lot. Like, I'm going to insert some videos of some of the food that we had over the break. I reckon when I was at mum and dad's for those 5 days, I ate my weight in chocolate. I can't even begin to tell you. I feel like the most consistent theme of the last 3 weeks has been food. Like, not just like crappy food. Like, I'm talking like big cook-ups, seafood, cheese boards. Like, I'm going to show you some videos of some of the food that we had over the break. It's some of my finest work, okay? Like, I had so much good food. And to a lot of people, you're like, okay, Tannar, it's just food. But you guys know how important food is to me. And I think that that was one of the highlights of the entire break. I'm not gonna lie. So it was awesome. Had a lot of good food and had a really, really good New Year's. Like, literally wasn't hungover, watched the fireworks, and then went to bed. It was so basic, and I fucking loved it, dude. I seriously loved it. Like, I cannot complain whatsoever. It was so weird because I had so much free time. I went for a lot of walks. Like, I'm talking, I am going to be like 6-pack Sally soon. I've been doing like 10-kilometer walks, 9-kilometer walks. Grace and I have been doing a competition on the watch, and let me tell you, I've been winning. I guess I had nothing else to do, so I'm like, I'll just go for a walk. And it's like, well, I'm here now. I may as well go for a 2-hour walk. So it was awesome to like clear my head, get outside. It happened to be one of the wettest summers in Sydney, sunny in over 30 years. So I think we got 2 days of full sunshine. And of course, on those 2 days, I was either drinking or I was at the beach. Or I was drinking at the beach. Of course, I took advantage of it, all right? All right? I feel like the main points of the holidays was I drank a lot, I ate a lot, I walked a lot, I got sick, I sorted through the entire house. Oh, we went to Molly's birthday dinner. That was awesome. But that was like the first group dinner we've had in such a long time because everyone was so stressed out in December. So it was awesome to like sit around a table, have cocktails, catch up, see how everyone was doing. And yeah, and then I have just played video games with Ilsa pretty much. We've been playing some games, you know?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
I'm so sorry. I just rambled and I wanted to like tell you guys about the holiday as well as including photos and videos and all that. I do apologize for this being a little bit of a ramble, but I wanted to tell you guys what I got up to. It was just a good time, dude. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling excited. We just had a meeting today with the team about what the plans are for this year. And I think I'm going to start the year off pretty slow. I don't want to like burn myself out too quickly. I think I've learned a lot over the last 2 years about YouTube and about creator burnout and how it works. And I'm hoping, you know, just to ease back into it during this time while I'm not uploading like every single day on the channel, that I can focus on my Twitch channel. So if you guys want to go check me out there, it's twitch.tv/Tannar. I'm going to be doing more streams because I've really been enjoying those lately. I've also really been enjoying playing games and I feel like I can't put that here on the channel. So I'll be doing that on Twitch. And obviously the plan is to then hit, you know, Instagram and Twitter and all these other platforms. Like I think at the end of the year, I was just like so focused on just getting uploads. Whereas now I can kind of like take a step back, look at the big picture and start planning cooler, bigger, better ideas for the coming months so that it's not just everything so rushed and like, let's just get an upload because it's December. So I've got a lot of time, got a lot of cool ideas, and I'm so excited. And I really appreciate everyone for, you know, letting me have a break. And I hope that my channel is not irrelevant after 2 weeks off. Fingers crossed. I don't know. When I upload this, I'll find out, won't I? But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I just rambled on and I hope that Lance can make this something good, okay? This was me just literally talking and it feels weird to be back at this desk and back talking to you guys, but I'm super excited and I'm ready. I'm keen. New year, new me. Ah, I said it. She did the thing. She said she wouldn't do the thing, but she did the thing. New year, new me, okay? New year, same dude. Oh my God, I'm fucking too hyped for this. I've had way too many coffees and now I'm just excited. I'm having a like battle in my own head of just like, Tannar, shut the up. It's all good. I'll see you guys on the next one. Normal uploads should return soon and then yeah, bye. New year, new me. Bye.